KWA KM4 or KM4 RIS that I put a Polarstar F1 engine in. This is a customer's gun. Everything's stock besides for the Polarstar, and I did do a hair trigger mod to it. This is it. Semi works. I mean, safety works. Full auto. Full auto is set to 25 rounds a second. On my tank at about 85 to 90 psi, it's getting with the dwell turned up and on pretty warm, or when it's warm, it's getting close to 400. When it's about 30 degrees out and the dwell turns slightly lower, it's getting anywhere from like 360 to all the way down to like 300. But you start having some problems with that. But that's mainly due to just how that's only if you leave it outside for like 20 minutes with the tank and stuff, and you don't have your dwell turned up high enough. But yeah, really cool gun. VFC, was it Avalon? Don't know what it's named, if it's a Saber or Caliber. I don't know. This is the M4 variant because the M4 upper and doesn't have like the 416 style barrel block thing, rail system. I installed a Polarstar Jack for the customer, also a Pro-Win hop-up, along with silicone sealed the bucking, and then backspace the hop-up unit so it doesn't move. I also hair triggered it, and yeah, so selector switch is kind of wonky, but right now it's on semi. Since the selector plate's too long, it's just being VFC's kind of weird. It's hitting the micro switch button, so it's full auto. So in order to actually get semi, you have to like do it something like that. The other problem is with this, which I don't know if the gun came like it or if somehow the customer took off the fire selector, somehow bumped it, but the ball bearing that on this side, and I believe there's also one on the opposite side for the ambi, was not there. So there was not that like clicking that you get with most selectors, that you would just like like safety was fine, but once it went past safety into semi, it would just wobble around like you could just like blow on it, whereas now it doesn't. So I might have to take it apart again, file down the selector plate. Or he can just use it like that, and it should be fine. Or just set full auto to semi, and then when he wants to go full auto, do that. On safety does work. Semi, or well, actually, nope. This is semi. Full auto, which is the amplifier on this stock, apparently, and from what also I heard, kind of does not amplify that well, but with the HPA engine, it definitely does amplify it. I would say it's almost louder than a K-Tech, or maybe not louder, but it sounds different. It sounds menacing. Rate of fire is set to 25 or 24 rounds a second. I can't really remember. It's one of those, or that's on the FCU settings. But yeah, really nice gun. And yeah.